Aboriginal Broadcasting Australia was at the Northern Australian Development Office in the heart of Darwin for the launch of the new campaign from Australia's National Measurement Institute. The campaign aims to educate people in remote Aboriginal communities about their rights in regards to the measurement and weights of products purchased such as food or pre-packaged food. Three key speakers from National Measurement Institute spoke about the launch. The first was Dr. Peter Fisk, the Chief Executive Officer of the National Measurement Institute.
So I'm very pleased to be here today to launch this campaign, which has been designed by the National Measurement Institute to raise awareness among Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people about trade measurement issues. The National Measurement Institute, or NMI as we tend to call ourselves, is Australia's central body responsible for measurement in all its forms. The campaign that we're launching today is a priority for NMI to ensure that we're providing equal access for all Australians, regardless of where they are. I'm proud to say that we're breaking new ground, and this is the first time trade measurement advertising has been targeted to Indigenous communities.
Mr. Malcolm Bartlett, the Trade Measurement Services Manager, spoke about the role of the National Measurement Institute in communities.
That when you get a kilogram of sugar, you get a kilogram of sugar. You don't get 900 grams of sugar when you pay for a kilogram of sugar. You also get a litre of petrol when you buy a litre of petrol. So correct measurement is vital to the economy, but it's also vital that, especially when you're in remote areas, that if you buy something by reference to measurement, that it's correct. In addition, the inspectors test the measuring instruments when they're on site. They do the scales, they do the petrol pumps to make sure that they're measuring correctly, and they're within a tolerance. That is a plus or minus tolerance. But this program that we're here about today is the Remote Locations Inspection Program, and it is a key, current and ongoing program. And that's one thing that we're here today to say, that this program will be ongoing. It's not just something which we're going to come in, do once and then forget about. We've identified that there is a need for it to be ongoing, and it will continue. You're probably wondering what we've actually completed so far in the Northern Territory. Well, so far, 126 Indigenous communities have been visited, 259 trading premises have been inspected, so that's roughly 2 in every Indigenous community site, and 442 measuring instruments have been tested.
Mr. David Price, the Acting General Manager, talked about the campaign and how it works.
So we've developed this campaign specifically to inform Indigenous traders about their business responsibilities under trade measurement law, and to inform Indigenous customers to make sure they're getting what they pay for when they buy a measured product. So we're pleased to launch this Indigenous awareness campaign today. So the campaign, as we said, consists of 3 posters. The first one is one called Tearing. Most important when people buy goods, that they don't pay for the packaging, and the process that eliminates that packaging is called tearing. The next 2 are a little bit more straightforward. It's just reminding people to make sure they get the right amount. So we've got one which shows a food product. Again, it's the tub on a scale, but paying for that. And then the other one is a petrol pump. Again, very common occurrences that in terms of trade. So petrol pumps. Make sure you get the right amount. We've mailed those posters out to some 500 Indigenous communities around Australia, and we're hopeful that they'll be put up in local places, in community centres, in the stores, in the trading areas. So that's the poster side of it. The second side of it, to supplement that, is radio commercials. We thought it's no good getting posters out there unless we actually remind people and give people the clue to go and have a look at them. So we've done 44 radio commercials in all, and English is 1, and 10 Indigenous languages. And I will do my best, but please excuse me if I don't get these quite right. So Pitjantjatjara, West Narrandera, East Narrandera, Luritja, Warlpiri, Alyawara, Unmudjara, Creole, Yolngu and Murrunpatha. So there'll be a total of 232 radio spots over the next 4 to 6 weeks. So I think starting today, where's Dashika? You're going to give me a nod on that one? Yes, starting today. And the posters are already out there.
Mr. Gavin Watts, the Regional Manager, also spoke about its importance.
At the regional manager level, we maintain communication with the fair trading departments I still have direct contact with the Commissioner for Consumer Protection in Western Australia. Earlier today I was starting to establish some contacts into Northern Territory as well. So we see that as key. The more information and contact that we have, the more that we can undertake market surveillance. So that does assist us in our role. So like any organisation, you look to place your resources into the areas which are going to get you, the best bang for your buck and looking after the community. So that's important for us. Thank you.
This is the first recording, which will be airing on Aboriginal radio stations across the NT.
Makarado alindi ngurukangal diak rupiangat tau.
Alam mo makbat ito ka maram wana ni balang packing bu ngatta walal weighing nongo kayur na balang walal nguni ceiling dia ka nirpanan price just tikkan balay di ngulit to ngay nguni bitan ka barangay yun 500 grams nguni din 500 grams ko yan.
Naku balang walal nguni biak kirin.
Pili shop to bala to weighing nguni bilian ngatta bayimbo yaka warpa nguni na to packing. Yan nguni din marka nito nguni make sure ni kamaram nakwa ni ka paying nguni din pre-packaged food di ka baim yaka warpam.
Ito nga ngara tiak kiri room ko.
Natyan nga rin doon nguli walto ka nguni weighing container mirja nguni ngatten nguni ngurungun malangata. Ngang doon ito manager ni shop ngur. Wala nguni maringi. If di ka kurang ruki, ito ring him up na wilil. Trade measurement ngumiri umala. TL number ngur 13006866664. Nguni di malang nguni walto ka kung yun make sure nguni ni kamaram right ngata mount ngurki billion price ko na ni ka pay.
Authorised by the Australian Government, Canberra. Spoken by Willow Murray and Mary Michaels. We spoke with the Trade Measure Manager, Mr. Malcolm Bartlett, about why this campaign is important to people in remote communities.
The significance to the Aboriginal community is that they can be assured that they will be getting correct measurement, so that when they buy a kilogram of sugar or they buy a litre of fuel, that they will get the correct measurement. They will actually receive 1 kilogram, not 900 grams, so that whatever they're paying for, they receive the correct measurement.
With many consumers in remote Aboriginal communities not being aware of if they are getting a fair go, the campaign hopes to educate people that the correct measurements of their purchases matter. The posters and radio announcements were created for this specific purpose. Trade and measurement officers visit communities regularly to check if everything is up to standard. But if you'd like more information on when the next check will be, or if there will be one scheduled soon, please call 1300 686 664 or go to measurement.gov.au.
It's an ongoing campaign. This is just the commencement of it. We have no end date. We intend to actually send this message for years to come into the future, and we will be doing follow-up visits throughout all communities in remote areas.